Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Solid!
It's become more important now. It's when I was younger, I was growing up, we had a basketball court in the backyard, and my grandmother used to drag me away when I was younger, before I hit puberty and had a deep voice, to go sing in the choir. And she said, "Why are you always playing that basketball? You can only play until you're like, what, 25, 30? I was like, well, a little bit later, it depends on. She's like, well, you can sing until you're 80. And I said, that's a good point. So I'll play basketball, and then eventually when I stop, I'll start singing. And maybe I followed that blueprint, because now I find myself really interested in playing with this band Solid, and the guys that I play with are really good professionals, and it's been really fun. It's a great side project for me while I do my coaching and obviously have my family life. When you play as a basketball player and you go out on the court, there's nerves, there's anxiety, there's a rush. And I don't get that anymore as a player anymore, so I kind of get it as a musician now. So I find it kind of cool that I can kind of emulate that same feeling I had when I was a player as a musician now. And again, like I said, I stepped kind of into the unknown here. It's not something that I've been doing since I was a kid, which is getting up on stage and being a front man and entertaining. It's not really what I've done. It's something that I'm just kind of getting into. And so we're probably a little raw, but like I said, we're always going to keep it to what we want it to be and how we like it. And then for the rest, whatever comes with it, kind of great, and we're open for it, I got a chance to really know them after playing here in 2009. Had a really good 1 year of playing. I was actually supposed to play a second year, but that got cut short due to my wife coming back and playing tennis. So I already had established a good relationship with these people, and when the time came to get back into coaching, get back into basketball, let's say, more not so much coaching, this was the perfect fit for me. Well, I think the assistant trainer is supposed to basically look at the things that the coach is not looking at. So you get a feel as you work together with Coach Vervaak, what is he looking at? What is he looking to? Where can I look elsewhere to keep my eyes on making us better? And then giving him that information, and then just being a good bridge between the head coach and the players. Right now, my focus is basically to make this team the best team that they can possibly be in my small little role of assistant coach. And that's so important as a player, and even as a coach and as an assistant coach, that everybody kind of knows their role and what they're supposed to do. And for me, that's where I'm leaning towards, is really focusing on what I can do to make this team better. And even if it's a small thing like being a guy that eases up the tension when there's a lot of tension sometimes, whatever it might be, then I'm going to try and do it. And then when the time comes, when someone asks me to sit in the head seat, whether it's anywhere in Belgium, I'm going to listen, obviously. But obviously, if we have success here with Antwerp, and obviously my relationship with Coach Vervaak already has been great, it's something that's going to be hard for me to do.